So having another little thought here, and it's about Penny Kelly and her look-sees that she was doing, where she said, you know, I can't put anybody else in the seat of the presidency except for Donald Trump. Every time I do that, nothing fits, nobody fits, they just fade out, and then I put Trump in there and he stays. He fits. And I look into the future and he fits, he's there. And then she said, remember, she goes, now if I put Biden in there, he doesn't fit, he doesn't stay. She goes, but, and she said this numerous times in probably at least the last 2 or 3 look-sees. And she said, if Biden gets in there, I couldn't see past him staying 2 months. Like I could see him, he's there for 2 months, and then he's just gone. Trump, on the other hand, Trump stays. And I think there was one look-see she did where she goes, you know, I think on that second term for Trump, it's like he goes more than 3/4 of the way through or so, and then something happens, and he like at the very end, something happens and he steps down or something. But nonetheless, he finishes most of the term. So I'm saying that right now because if Biden only lasts about 2 months, right, that would be, you know, and again, she just said 2 months because I guess she was looking out specifically 2 months. That doesn't mean, well, what about 45 days? What if it's only 40 days? You know, it still fits. So he's inaugurated, right, January 20th. February 20th is 1 month. Any time past that is now over a month. And we start getting into the second month. So, in other words, is he going to be sticking around for just a little bit longer? Something's going to happen. He goes away. So, again, my example last night when I said, you know, or was it this morning? I think it was last night. I can't even remember now. But I said, you know, I kind of have a similar to my old theory, a little bit newer theory. And I said, you know, all this crap's going to crash. And someone emailed me, he goes, well, Joe, you didn't really say the dollar or anything might crash. I go, yeah, it's included. Finances, the dollar, the markets, like all this stuff's going to take a hit. Basically, everything's going to take a hit under Biden's watch. He'll get blamed for it. And then he just goes away in 2 months or less. And now we've got the election fraud thing that I was telling you guys about, going to the Supreme Court. And they're looking at 3 states specifically. And if those 3 states somehow find it fraudulent, it's over. Biden is immediately, I would assume immediately, removed from office. And they're going to give it to Trump. All of a sudden, Trump's back in. So, again, this is about to go to court. Supreme Court, what was it, the 20th or 21st or something like that? I forget the actual date now. Or was it the 19th? But anyways, right around there. So, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be, you know, oh, they ruled on it the same day. I mean, who knows what they're going to do, but the point is they're looking at it. It's probably going to be rushed through because, again, it's the importance of this whole thing. They're talking about the President of the United States. It's not something I can drag on for a year or two. It's just not going to happen. So, again, strategically, let everything dump with Biden in charge. Everything. Crash, this, down, dollar problems, oh my God, gold, silver skyrocketing, everything's just going crazy. Like Woo Dude said, when this stuff starts going, it's going to be like all kinds of stuff happening at the same time. So we've got an election crisis, it's going to the Supreme Court, oh my God, the markets are tanking, oh my God, the dollar just took a hit, holy crap, gold and silver going up, you know, that kind of scenario. Doesn't mean it has to be on the same day, but around the same time, basically, you know what that means. So again, I'm just sitting here, just got done eating. I had to go get some rivets. And anyway, so I got the rivets, and I'm like, let me go grab a bite to eat. So I was eating, and while I'm eating, I'm thinking. Getting back in the car, thinking some more. Yeah, let me just do a quick video because I got something to say. And I'm thinking of Penny Kelly, the 2-month thing. He doesn't even last maybe 2 months, or at best 2 months, whatever she said. And then he's gone. So again, imagine all this crap dumping on his watch. He goes away. Yep, voter fraud. It's official. Trump retakes the White House. Blah 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 blah. And of course, he's going to tell you how he has to fix everything that Biden just screwed up in less than 2 months. You know, which will make him look like, again, an unbelievable hero. But in my opinion, this is all planned. This is all staged. You're watching a movie script, and it's going to play out epically. At the end of the day, I don't feel bad like I've been taken advantage of by the good guys. They have to do what they have to do to make this all work out for the betterment of everybody. And I say everybody. I'm not talking about just Americans. Everybody. So let it play out. Let them play their movie script. Let them play their roles. Trump comes back on scene. And again, Dick Allgaier, I saw the number 283 came in. I think it's electoral college vote for Trump. He wins with 283. So, as you saw, well, that didn't quite happen. However, take those 3 states back. And again, is 2 enough? Does it have to be 3? Because there was 4 in question, but 3 would do it, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. And it'd be curious. Matter of fact, I'm driving, so maybe you guys can figure it out. If those 3 states, as I mentioned in my video, the last video I did about the Supreme Court case, I mentioned the 3 states. So if you check those and recalculate what Trump got for electoral college and then add those 3, does it equal 283? If it does, I think we know exactly how this is about to go with the Supreme Court. That's what me thinks. So anyways, I don't think we'll be seeing much of Biden for very long. I do still believe, so is Woo Dude, we're on his timeline where he talked about a Hunter Biden incident, newsworthy as hell, followed by Papa Biden, newsworthy as hell, at a little bit later date. And I'm just thinking, if the election fraud comes into play, the Supreme Court rules on it, Joe Biden, you cheated, and your Democratic pals cheated, and we've got the communications and blah, 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 whatever they got, and they show this. If I'm Biden, well, I'm not going to say the rest, because we might be getting into the timeline. So, at any rate, let's see what happens. Just keep this in mind. It's just a thought I had. And I would say enjoy your day, but some of y'all are up north right now. Steven sent me a picture of snowing out in New Jersey. That did not look pretty. And if it's snowing there, I bet Woo Woo Dude is super duper snowing up there in New Hampshire. So, down here in Florida, it's 77 degrees right now. God, I almost hate saying it. Some of y'all are probably like, rub it in, Joe. Stick a knife and twist it in. Why don't you? Hey, man, I didn't tell y'all to move up there. And I sure as hell didn't move up there. I thought it was cold in lower part of Tennessee, middle, central, slightly lower part of Tennessee. It got cold. I remember a couple nights where it was, hell, I want to say it got down to 20 maybe, or somewhere around there. Oh, look, it's snowing. It comes little snowflakes from the ground, then it was gone. Oh, well, if that's all the snow we get here, I'm good with that. My wife, on the other hand, her damn skin and bone self, could not stand that cold weather like that. And I don't blame her. I don't like being out that freaking cold either. But at least you can warm up when it's like cold, you know, kind of cold outside, but not freezing cold. You don't even want to be out there. So when it's hot as hell outside, you can't cool down when you're out there. You're just not cooling down. Go walk around or whatever. You're not cooling down. It's hot as hell. Get in your car in the parking lot. Oh my God, it's 120 degrees in my car. Got to let it cool down real quick. Of course, you got a Tesla. That old Tesla will kick on the air conditioner on and off by itself to keep it, I think, under 100 degrees automatically. And at the same time, you can set the air conditioner to just run while you're gone in the store all day or whatever, at whatever temperature, using the smartphone app even. And then you come back and your car is nice and cool waiting for you. Another thing I love about Tesla. So, at any rate, that's all I wanted to share with you. See how things go. Today's a Super Bowl day. One last thing, I guess. And, you know, the Simpsons, they showed those guys in red jerseys. You know, it could have been the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, what did the Simpsons episode show, though? I don't know what they showed. Some kind of false flag, or what are we talking about? I don't know. But, who knows? I'm not going to watch it anyways. I don't have time for nonsense. When you are, well, I was going to say, when you're a spiritually enlightened being, you don't have to, that's not true. You do have time for some nonsense, spiritually enlightened or not, because we all like what we like our entertainment, we like stupid stuff, whatever. It is what it is. So, not as a spiritually enlightened being, just me, I don't have time for dumbass nonsense. Sports. The F out of here.